This is page number 6. Why should magnesium ribbon clean before burning? Why should magnesium ribbon? So, first question on page number 6. Right here, page number 6. Okay. Magnesium ribbon. Suppose I try to understand here. Suppose this is magnesium, I think. Okay. So magnesium is metal, right? So when we are keeping this metal in the atmosphere, it will react with atmospheric oxygen and as well as carbon dioxide. There is a chance of formation of magnesium oxide layer. So ऊपर वाला magnesium है ना, it will react with atmospheric oxygen. Sometimes even carbon dioxide also will form a layer called magnesium oxide, or it can form the chance of formation of magnesium carbonate also. To remove this layer, so remove this layer, remove this layer. So they will rub with the sandpaper. Remove. Okay. Next question. Second question is. Second question is what is second question, sir? Second question they given write a balanced chemical equation for the as a balanced chemical equation for the following reactions. So balanced. So hydrogen plus chlorine gives rise to hydrogen chlorine. Barium chloride plus aluminum sulfate. So they are asking reaction between hydrogen and chlorine. So what we can write here? So hydrogen I'm writing here. So symbol of hydrogen is what, sir? I'm writing here hydrogen symbol. Hydrogen formula is H2. They're saying Cl2 gives rise to so HCl. Remember, okay? Now this should balance the as. This is hydrogen, right? How many hydrogen? Two are there. Chlorine how many? Two others. So I'll write as two. It is balanced. But let me write. This is gas and this also gas. This will even this also will form gas. Remember, okay? What kind of reaction combination reaction? Next one you see they given barium chloride. So barium chloride formula is BaCl2 plus aluminum sulfate. What is the formula of aluminum sulfate? You write here. Okay. Aluminum valency 3. What is the sulfate formula? SO4 minus 2 is charge here. So 2 I will take as valence here. So get the Al 2 times SO4 how many times? 3 times. So I'll write here BaCl2 plus Al 2 times SO4 taken thrice, okay, gives rise to. So what kind of reactions can you expect, sir? This is two salts are there. Two salts are there. They're saying solution. You can see the question here. They're saying barium chloride plus aluminum sulfate. So they given these things. That's why you can see two salts are there. So then we can expect double displacement reaction. It means barium will come in the place of aluminum and aluminum will go in the place of barium. Both cations will be exchanged here. So I can say barium sulfate formula. Barium sulfate formula is BaSO4 plus aluminum chloride. Aluminum valence is 3 and Cl valence is 1. That's why it will be AlCl3. So next question you see. Next question. Sodium plus water gives rise to sodium. So sodium water के साथ reaction में तो it is a chemical balance they are asking, right? So you see here balance are better I'll write here balanced also. So here barium, how many bariums are there here? So here barium, one barium, no issues. So how many chlorines are here? Three here, two. So we can say here I'll write two here, two, three, six are there, two are there. I'll multiply with the three. Three barium means here should be an three barium. So barium balanced and chlorine also balanced here. Now come to the aluminum. See how many aluminiums are there here? Two are there here, two no issues. Sulfate three are there, three sulfates balanced one. Next one is next one you see. Next one they are given sodium. Okay, sodium symbol Na plus H2O gives rise to. So you can say NaOH plus H2. So should balance it. Okay. So one sodium, one sodium. How many? One of them. One of them. So hydrogens. How many are there? You can see here. Here one hydrogen. Here two. Total three are there. But I'll multiply with this unit two. So we'll take this color. So we'll take two here. 2 2 into hydrogen 2 hydrogen plus 2 hydrogen total 4 are there here 2 hydrogens. I'll multiply this with the 2 2 to the 4 balanced now see hydrogen balanced oxygen 2 are there here 2 into oxygen 2 oxygens are there in 2 sodium should multiply with 2 here so it is balanced one okay now come to the next question you see write a balance the chemical equation write a balance the chemical Write balanced chemical equation. Okay. Write balanced chemical equation. The state, state the follow symbols as well as they're asking. Symbols. Okay. Also here state symbols also they're asking. Solution of C, again solution of barium chloride. They're asking sodium sulfate. Okay. And then similarly sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. You can see these are the questions that we write this answer for these questions. So just question number three, right? So question number three. First question, sir. Question number three. Question number three. First question is also sorry. Barium chloride. Barium chloride and barium chloride, sodium sulfate. So barium chloride CbACl2 plus sodium sulfate Na2SO4. Okay, solutions again. Solutions means aqueous solution. Solution means AQ means they are taken the salt and dissolved in the water. So remember here barium chloride is colorless. This is also colorless, and they are saying two salt solutions means double displacement reaction. So in the place of barium will form barium plus 2. Cl is minus 1, Na is plus 1, this is minus 2. So next in barium will come in the place of sodium, and sodium will come in the place of barium. So I'll get here NaCl. NaCl is a formula between sodium and chlorine. Barium and sulfate. So barium is Ba plus 2. Yeah, so now we should balance now. Okay, so let me balance here. One barium, one barium, two chlorines are there. Right here, two chlorines. Okay, two chlorines are there. Now see, one barium, two sodiums are there. Two Na balanced. Now it is balanced. Okay. Next, you see they are saying sodium hydroxide, and hydrochloric acid, right? So sodium hydroxide can take NaOH plus you're saying hydrochloric acid. So I'll take HCl. So here what happens are here. So in the again here also exchange of ions will be, and here in the place of H Na will come NaCl plus in the place of sodium hydrogen will come. So I can write as HOH or you can say H2O. So here this is salt. This is water. Water. So liquid this will be NaCl is dissolves in water. That's why aqueous solutions. This is you can say liquid or we can say aqueous only better. Okay, this is also aqueous solutions. And here is try to understand this BaSO4 is insoluble solid it is. This is also called precipitate. This reaction is also called what's that? This reaction is also called precipitation. Precipitation reaction. Okay, so try to understand here. See, already we discussed that double displacement reactions are there, where in the case we are taking two salt solutions and I'm saying solutions, two salt solutions. Why we need to use two salt solutions in the sense salt solution contain ions. See, if I taken barium chloride without adding water, barium and chloride ions will not form. So for the double displacement reaction, there must be an ions, right? So what in what way we are defining actually? Double displacement reaction is a chemical reaction in which similar kind of ions are going to exchange. See, if ions are going to exchange, first thing the ion has to produce, right? So to produce ions for salt, what you should do? You should dissolve the salt in the water so that ions will produce. Then exchange of ions will take place. So again, I am saying double displacement reaction in the sense try to understand. We are taking two salt solutions. We are taking when we are solution in the sense remember aqueous solution. So in the water, see these salt means remember nothing but these are ionic compounds, right? Made up of metal and non-metal ionic compounds. Ionic compounds have a positive and negative charged ions, and that can be produced when it is dissolved in the water. So then when once ions are produced, then two salt solutions are there. So two salt solutions are there are ions are there. Both will be there's a mutual exchange of similar kind of ions. Either cation can exchange or anion and again I'm saying cation exchange or I'm saying anion and anion. Both will not possible. Why? Because both exchange are taken place, then again we will get reactant itself. Okay. So try to understand here. So again, double displacement reaction. Suppose basing on the suppose products are like insoluble solid is formed in the product side. Then it is called a precipitation reaction, double displacement reaction, in which one of the product is insoluble solid, and that insoluble solid is called precipitate, and such kind of chemical reactions are called precipitation reaction. Similarly, suppose two salt solutions, I mean two compounds are there, double displacement reaction, they are reacting each other like acid and base, they give us as a salt and water. Then such kind of double displacement reactions are called what we can say neutralization reaction. So I'm writing here. So these kind of reactions are called neutralization. So neutralization reaction. Okay. So neutralization means nothing but what's that? Double. This also comes under double displacement reaction. But condition is what's that? It should form salt and water. So next question, see. Next question. So we can go for next blue question. One more question is there here. Take 2 grams of barium hydroxide in test tube, add 1 gram of ammonium chloride and mix the help of glass rod. Touch the bottom of the test tube with your palm. What do you feel? Is this an exothermic or endothermic? They are asking barium hydroxide, ammonium chloride. They are asking barium hydroxide and ammonium chloride mixed with help of glass rod kind of reaction. So barium hydroxide, let me write here. So this is not an part of blue question, just anyway we can discuss. Okay. So barium hydroxide. So what is the formula of barium hydroxide? So again I'm saying here. So barium will form what, sir? Barium will form plus two charges. I can take valence is two. Hydroxide means OH minus it will be, and one is valence I'm taking. So I'll take formulas BaOH two times. This is barium hydroxide plus ammonium. Ammonium means NH plus chloride means Cl minus. So we'll get 1 formula will get NH4Cl. So I'll get the formula as NH4Cl. When these two are mixed, what happening they're asking. So I'll write, let me write here BaOH taken twice plus NH4Cl, ammonium chloride. Again, two salts, I think so. So we can go for the type of reaction. What kind of reaction? It will be an double displacement reaction. So barium chloride BaCl2 will form plus ammonium hydroxide NH4 plus. Okay. So this reactions, and this kind of reaction generally it is an endothermic. Endothermic means what you feel, they're saying in the question, they're saying you feel cool because it's an what's a endothermic process. Okay. Next you see, next question see. Next, solution of X is used in the whitewash. Name the substance X and write its formula. Write the reaction of X named in the above and with water. So first question they are asking solution of X. Again I'm saying many times, even though every year I will say for the children, still they'll get a confusion. Okay. So here what happens here? This is page number actually. Sorry, let me see the page number actually. This is solution page number. This is 10, page number 10, remember. Page number 10, so right here. First question, page number 10. Solution of X. Solution of X means what, sir? We are saying X plus water. This is nothing but what, sir? I'll write X aqueous. Use as what they are saying? Whitewash. Whitewash means, remember, They're talking about CaOH. How this CaOH taken by response is called slaked lime. So slaked lime they will call. Okay. So they are saying solution of X means what is the question, sir? They're asking you people to name the X and write its formula. Name the X. What is X here, sir? I'll get X. X plus, so right here, X plus H2O gives rise to CaOH taken rise. And what is the X, sir? So X is equal to what also? X is CaO. Name what, sir? It is an calcium oxide. Calcium oxide, and they're asking you people to write reaction. Its formula is this one. Right reaction is X with water. So what happens, sir? X is what here? X plus water is equal to CaOH taken twice. So what is X, sir? Here X is CaO. CaO plus H2O gives rise to CaOH taken twice plus heat is produced. What kind of reactions are it? They ask what kind of reaction. You can say it is anything but a combination. Combination also I can say one more is what, sir? Heat is produced, right? Exothermic. Combination also exothermic also. Okay. Next question. The next question, sir. You can see why is amount of gas collected is this is 1 point active to 1.7 means they are talking about activity 1.7 means they are talking about 1.7 means something but electrolytic decomposition of water. So here what happens actually, here I need a diagram, I want to draw a diagram here. Okay. Okay. So here they'll take water H2 and here these two are connected to the 6-volt battery here. This is connected to the negative potential which is called cathode. Okay. Similarly this is positive potential which is called anode. Okay. Here and test tube will be there here. One test tube they will keep here. Okay. Test tube will be there here. Here they will take when you're seeing here, you can see here this is a volume. It will be on 2 centimeter cube. This will be around only 1 centimeter cube. Okay, 1 centimeter cube. So they're asking why this will be on 2 centimeter cube and why it will be 1 centimeter cube of gas. Here, yes, you try to understand. You write here first. Okay, write here reactions. Now see here what happens actually. So we have water. When you are passing the electrical current, okay, and they'll add few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid also here. It forms two H plus ions and one O minus two ions. Means for every water molecules will produce these ions. Okay. How many H plus ions? Two. How many OH? Two. So here at right at anode. What happens at anode cell? Anode means what, sir? It's a positive electrode, right? So this positive electrode, what happens here? Positive electrode will attract what kind of ions? It will attract the negative ions. These ions are there. Okay. So two O minus two ions will come and they will produce O2 and they will lose four electrons. One oxygen is having two extra electrons. We are taking two oxygen. That's why total four electrons are produced by the oxide ions. Okay. Similarly, so when at the cathode, what happens? At cathode means what kind of ions will go near the cathode, sir? Cathode electrode is negative potential. To attract, what's it? Attract positive ions means here four H plus ions will go here. So how many electrons are there? Four are there. So one, two H plus ions will be there. They will gain two electrons and they will form the H2 gas. So H2 gas is produced where, sir? Cathode. O2 gas is produced at where, sir? Anode. So if we come to the diagram here, so here I'll get this is cathode. You see, you can see here this is cathode. Cathode, near the cathode we get the H2 gas. Near the anode, what will get, sir? Again I'm writing here, but I'll take different color. You try to understand here. So here, whatever gas is, it is H2 gas. What gas you get, sir? Here you get O2 gas. So here you see here, this portion represent hydrogen gas. This portion represent what gas, sir? Oxygen gas. So what they are saying, for every, here simple answer is H2O is made up of what, sir? It made up of two parts of what's are hydrogen. And it's made up of one parts of what's are one part of oxygen. That is the reason why the amount of hydrogen gas collected is double as compared to the amount of hydrogen oxygen gas. What is the reason? Because simple thing is when one molecule of water is split into, it will undergo decomposition reaction. Two hydrogens will be there in that and one oxygen will be. That's why ratio will be 2:1. Okay, and they're asking name the gas. Which gas is double as compared to the oxygen and hydrogen gas? You should write that. So let me write the answer. Okay, let we write the answer. So simple answer you should write. What answer write, sir? Write that. Should write one water molecule made up of two parts of hydrogen and one parts of oxygen. For every one molecule, two hydrogens and one oxygen is produced. It's after that. Then after, so name the gas. Which gas is double, sir? Hydrogen gas. Hydrogen is double as compared to what, sir? As compared to what? Okay, this is the answer. Next, we'll go for next blue questions. Mhm. So recall activity 1.2 where you have mixed in solution of lead nitrate and potassium iodide. What was the color of the spirit formed and can you name the compound? So yesterday already we discussed I think so I don't want to inquire much more here. Okay. So you can see here, yes, yes, lead iodide PbI2 will form. This is insoluble solid and color will be remembered will be an yellow color. So precipitation reactions are not. The double displacement, yes, it is double displacement. It is also called precipitate precipitation reaction because of insoluble substance. Double displacement reaction, if insoluble solid is formed, it is also called precipitation reaction. Okay, so write the balanced chemical equation. So let me write. Okay, so what we can write, sir? I'll write here better. So lead nitrate PbNO3 taken twice plus potassium iodide Ki gives rise to PbI2 plus potassium nitrate. So how many nitrates are two are there? Right here 2K. 2K means there will be two. So now see one lead, one PB, one PB. So 2 into I, 2I are there, okay. NO3, 2 are there, here also 2 are there. It's balanced, okay. So here you should remember it is a solid. This is also called a precipitate. Color of precipitate gas. Precipitate is called precipitation reaction. Color of precipitate is what, sir? It is an which color, sir? It is an yellow color. Next question is next blue question. Corrosion, transitory, I think we discussed already. What is color of copper solutions change? Why does the color of copper sulfate solution change when iron nail is dipped in it? What is the reason, sir? We're asking why the color of copper sulfate solutions is. Now you can see here we have copper sulfate, CSO4 and solution. So which color set is a blue color? Aqueous solution of copper sulfate is blue color. They're adding iron nails. Sorry. Becomes what side becomes FeSO4 because iron is more reactive than the what's the copper. The copper is separated, gets separated from copper sulfate solutions. What kind of reactions are here? Green color is going to come. Remember, what is the reason? Sir? Because of displacement of what copper by Fe. It gives FeSO4, which is green color. That's why color is turns into green color. Next. Use example of double displacement reaction other than 1.10. So 1.10, where is 1.10? 1.10. So this is 1.10. Let me give the other examples. So double displacement reactions. So I will take NaBr, sodium bromide plus copper sulfate active. The sodium will come in the place of copper. Copper will come right here. Copper bromide BaCu Br2 plus Na2SO4. This is also you for the double displacement reaction, DDR reaction. Okay. Next. Next question. Find the oxidized and reduced. So the given here is reaction right here. Okay. Because the given they're asking you to find out. So Na plus O2 gives rise to Na2, right? So two sodiums are there. Right here, two sodiums, two are there. Right here, two, right here, four, I think so. Right here, 4Na plus O2 gives rise to 2 Na2. So here it is oxidized stuff. Na is oxidized. The water, sorry. Water is reduced. Okay, second idea, Na become water. Na become Na plus 1 by losing an electron. So loss of electron is called oxidation. Similarly, O2 charge will be 0 and it becomes O minus 2. Charge decreasing charge also called reduction. That's why Na is oxidized and oxygen is reduced. Next diagram, I think the ones we can see copper oxide plus H2. So can you give example of copper oxide? plus H2 gives rise to so copper plus H2. So a simple thing I can write here. But here I can see that. So I can say removal of oxygen, what it is called the reduction. Similarly, I can say addition of oxygen is called also oxidation. Simple thing. So copper oxide undergo which process? Undergone the reduction reduced towards the copper. Similarly, it's to oxidized to H2O. Okay, so these are the blue questions. These are the blue questions. Discuss about this exercise questions. For how many questions are there? I think already we discussed yesterday in these questions. Okay, so I think we are actually very good potassium. I think we are at question number 6, right? Question number 6. Question number 6. You see, they are asking me to write balance chemical equation. Balance chemical equation. HNO3 plus CaO is taken as HNO3. Okay. HNO3 plus CaOH taken twice gives rise to CaNO3 plus HH2. You see here, now one hydrogen is there, so there is one hydrogen, two hydrogens are there. Total here one hydrogen, here two are there. So multiply with the two butter here. Write 2 HNO3 plus CaOH taken twice gives rise to CaNO3 plus H2. Now see how many are hydrogens? 2 plus 2, 4 are the right here, 2 is balance now. Now similarly NO3 how many are there? Here 2 are there, here 2 no issues are there. One calcium is there, one calcium no issues. So how many oxygen? 2 oxygens are there here. Here 2 into 3 how many are there? Here 2 is there and here 3 will. 2 into 3 how many? 6 are there. Plus O2 as well how many are there? 8 oxygens are there. You see here how many? 2 into 3. 6 oxygens are there plus here 2 are there. It is balanced now. Okay. Next question. Next you see. Next question they asked. NaOH plus H2SO4. NaOH plus H2SO4. So the second one, right? NaB it is. NaOH plus H2SO4 gives rise to double displacement reaction. You get H2 plus Na2SO4. Okay. So here one Na, the two are there, multiply with 2 here. How many oxygens are there here? So 2 into oxygen, 2 are there here. Plus 4 or 6 are there. Here how many are there here? 4 are there. Multiply with 2 here. Becomes 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. Okay. Balanced. Now come to the hydrogen. 2 into hydrogen, 2 hydrogens are there. Plus here 2 or 4 are there here. 2 to the 4, that is balanced. Come to the hydrogen balance sulfate, how many are there? One sulfate is there, one sulfate balanced. All that balanced. Okay. So now we can say next NaCl plus AgNO3. NaCl plus AgNO3. See here again NaCl plus AgNO3 gives rise to. So again double displacement reaction. Bring Na in the place of Ag, so we'll get NaNO3 plus AgCl. So AgCl. think one Na, one A is you can see one Na is there, and one Na, one Cl, one Cl, there also one Cl. One Ag, one balanced, one to balance again. Next you see, then a question. So the real BaCl2 plus H2SO4. BaCl2, barium chloride plus sulfuric acid H2SO4. Again double displacement reactions you see. The place of H2 is write BaSO4 plus, so you can say HCl. So with one Ba is there, one Ba, one sulfate is there, one sulfate. Two chlorines are there, two hydrogens are right here, two is balanced now. Okay. Next you see. Next is okay. Write balance chemical equation for the following reactions. Calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide. Calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide. They are saying that I said already for a before to learn formula. Calcium calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide. So gives rise to calcium carbonate plus water. So the formula for calcium hydroxide is CaOH taken twice plus CO2 gas gives rise to calcium carbonate CaCO3 plus H2O. So one calcium is there, one calcium no issues. Two oxygens are there, two plus two, four are there. Three plus one, four are there. So one carbon is there here, one carbon here, so one carbon is there. No issues, balanced. Oxygens are here, two, four, balanced. Okay. Next questions. Next. So zinc plus silver nitrate. Zinc plus silver nitrate. So next question is zinc plus silver nitrate. So what happens here? Zinc plus silver nitrate. So zinc is more reactive than silver. So you get here zinc nitrate. Zinc nitrate plus silver symbol, silver. The silver symbol is zinc. Zn plus silver nitrate. AgNO3 gives rise to what's a zinc nitrate. So ZnNO3 taken twice plus silver symbol is Ag. Okay, so 1 Ag no issues. Here nitrate 2 are the right here. 2 Ag are 2 Ag means it will be 2 are there. Okay, one zinc, one zinc, 2 Ag, 2 Ag, 2 into nitrate. So 2 into nitrate balanced it is. Next is next question. So aluminium plus copper chloride. Aluminium plus copper chloride. Again saying aluminium plus copper chloride. Aluminium. Now you see, aluminum symbol is what sir? Al plus copper. Even copper chloride. Cu Cl2 we can write, or we can write Cu2 Cl2. Anyone you can take. I'm taking here. So yes, I'm writing here Al. Yes, I'm taking CuCl2. Gives rise to aluminum chloride formula is AlCl3 plus copper. Okay, so should be balanced, right? Balance. So how many are there here? Three are there. Here two are there. So you can multiply with two here better. Two here. Two, three, six are there. You should multiply with three. So three are there. Aluminum. Two are there. Two aluminum. Two aluminum. So right. Three into copper. Here right here three. Right. Three into copper. So you can multiply with three. So right here two Al plus three Cu Cl2 gives rise to 2AlCl3 plus 3Cu. 3Cu are there. 2 aluminums are there. 2 3 the 6 chlorines are there. 3 into 2 6 chlorines balanced. Okay. Next question is barium chloride and potassium sulfate. Barium chloride and potassium sulfate. So barium chloride and potassium sulfate. Barium chloride, potassium sulfate. Okay, so let's take this chloride water. Barium chloride is the formula of barium chloride, sir. Barium chloride, many times we written barium chloride is BaCl2 plus potassium sulfate, potassium K2SO4. So again, two salts are there. What we get, sir, here? BaSO4 plus KCl balance. This is again insoluble solid. This is for solid. So one barium here, one barium here. Two chlorines है इधर टू कितना क्लोरीन टू क्लोरीन मल्टीप्लाई है दो के टू के आर दे टू के ऑलरेडी बैलेंस्ड किया इधर ओके बैलेंस्ड हो गया SO4 कितना एक SO4 एक बैलेंस्ड हो गया ओके नेक्स्ट ये नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन you see next question computer write the balance chemical equation for the following and identify type of reaction in each case potassium bromide and barium iodide potassium bromide and barium iodide. Now see here in this ore, they given the word equation. What they're asking, write the balanced chemical equation. First, you should write balanced chemical equation, and again they're asking what kind of reaction it is. Means combination, decomposition, displacement, double displacement. First one again, potassium bromide, barium iodide. Potassium, potassium bromide, barium iodide. Okay. Question number 8. Question number 8. Potassium, potassium, potassium bromide, potassium bromide plus barium iodide. Okay, just a minute, please. Now see. So here again we can expect double displacement reaction here. You write battery potassium bromide formula is potassium is K, bromide is Br plus we're asking barium iodide Ba iodide means Bi2. So we'll get here. So here Ki plus we'll get Br2. This is equation. So they're asking what kind of reactions are here. You see here what kind of reaction. K is getting place of barium. Barium will go in the place of what, sir? This one. Potassium is positive. This is negative. This will be plus 2. This will be minus 1. Again see plus minus plus 2. This is minus 1. So exchange of similar kind of ions. I can say this is nothing but a double double displacement. Along with that, you go for the question and see what they given here. They given potassium bromide aqueous, barium iodide aqueous, potassium iodide aqueous, but barium bromide. What they given, sir? Here solid they given. Bromide is solid हो गया तो ये कौन सा है डिस्प्लेसमेंट डबल डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन में और एक नेम है precipitation. So this is also called precipitation reaction. Remember, okay. Next, this is eighth question. A. Let's come to the next question. The next questions are in the same question. Asking zinc carbonate zinc carbonate, zinc carbonate, zinc carbonate. So zinc carbonate formula ZnCO3 gives rise to, on heating it produces zinc oxide plus carbon dioxide is gas. This is solid. It's also solid. What they are doing? They are supplying what's our heat energy. Heat energy is supplied, and this single reactant is producing how many products are it is producing? Two products, and this kind of reaction is called decomposition. Again, in decomposition, what kind of decomposition? What we are supplying here? Supplying heat, and that's why it is called thermal. It is called thermal decomposition. Remember, okay. Next question is hydrogen plus chlorine gives rise to hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen plus chlorine. This is option C. This is hydrogen. This is, I think this is B. No, hydrogen is H2 plus Cl2 gives rise to 2HCl. So here A plus B gives rise to what, sir? It is giving AB. So what kind of reactions it is? Is a combination reaction. Okay, chemical combination reaction. Next you see, they given magnesium plus hydrochloric acid. Magnesium plus hydrochloric acid. You see, magnesium plus hydrochloric acid में क्या होते हैं? Magnesium symbol क्या है? Mg. Hydrochloric acid का फॉर्मूला क्या है? HCl. So इसमें magnesium is more reactive than hydrogen to form magnesium chlorine chloride. Formula is MgCl. Magnesium chloride plus H2. So what kind of reactions are? More reactive metal is displacing the hydrogen gas. That's why this is, you can call displacement. Displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. Okay. Let's come to the next question. Next question is, why does, what does it mean by exothermic and endothermic reaction? Give example. So endothermic, exothermic reactions. Now should, question number 9, I think so. Question number 9. Question number 9. Exercise question, you see question number 9, they given us exo means, remember, so what did I say? Reaction in which you can say energies is released. Energy is released. You can say, yeah, generally you can say heat energy plus C plus O2 CO2 plus heat. This is exothermic. It's a simple. Okay. Next you can take endothermic. Endothermic means, remember, is absorb. For example, I can say CaCO3 on absorption of heat energy CO plus CO2. Okay. Next slide is the endothermic completed. Next question is what does mean by why is respiration is considered as exothermic? Explain. Why respiration? So like write respiration process. Okay, respiration. Question number 11. Respiration. Okay, in respiration what happens? C6, H12, O6. Plus we are taking oxygen comes CO2 plus H2 plus energy is produced. Okay. Here energy is released. In this reaction, energy is released. This kind of reaction is called as exothermic. Okay. Next question. Next question is why does decomposition reactions are called as opposite of combination reactions? This is question number 10 actually. Why does decomposition reaction called as opposite of oxidation reaction? Composition reaction. Okay. See in decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. In decomposition reaction, single reactant produces two or more products. Example, you can take CaCO3 gives rise to and decomposition like CaO plus CO2. Okay. Whereas in combination reaction, two or more reactants produces produces single product. Same example I can take here. Same example I can take here. CaO plus CO2 equals to CO3. The energy is released. This also you can say decomposition action. The composition action energy is released. Okay. Here energy is absorbed. That's why it's called position. And the equation for decomposition reactions when energy supply and heat, light, and electricity. Question number 12 they're asking. They're asking you should write the equation where in all kind of energy supply. Question number 12. First one. First one is write as the heat energy is produced. Second, completely no. So same question. The difference between displacement and double displacement reactions. Write equation for these reactions. Displacement, double displacement reaction. Question number 13. So question number 13 you can say displacement. Write a P. Yes, what do we call? Yes, C waveform. This is displacement. Double displacement reaction. Two sound solutions. So on here, this is remember, it's a relaxed reaction. This is non-relaxed reaction. This is relaxing. This is the difference to reference of solvent. So the reckoning of silver record. 15 question number 14 they're asking that in refining of silver why they are using copper. Okay. Question number 15. So see here. Given Ag and 3 we are adding copper. Copper is more reactive than Ag. So what happens? Copper nitrate will form. Yes, Ag gets separated. The reason is here we should write copper is more reactive than Ag. I can say copper displaces Ag when Ag3. So that. Okay. Next question. Remember precipitation reaction. Precipitation reaction is what's a double displacement reaction, whereas one of these product is insoluble substance that you should write. Explain the following terms gain or loss of oxygen, for example of which. And we discussed I think it's copper sulfate. Discuss remaining. Okay.